This is an Elvis A to Z production.
You got a problem, I don't care what it is. If you need a hand, I can assure you this, I can help. I got two strong arms and I can help. It would sure do me good, do you good, let me help.
Put those damn headphones on, or the goon will punish you.
All right, everybody. Hello, this is Rick from Elvis-A-Z, also known as Blue Moon Dude. And on my left or right, depending on where you're standing, is
the Blue Moon Goof.
the Blue Moon Goof. So we're here for episode number 15. And we have some pretty good songs. And we're filling out some requests. And there's some good ones. So we have Blue Eyes Crying in the Rain. We're going to do a little bossa nova. And then we'll end it with a marathon version of Why I Washed My Hands in Muddy Water from 1970. So, anyways, we're excited about it. Number 15, and this is premiering on Saturday, which really, I don't know why I say this because you're going to be watching it. Anyways, as we always do, we got to have a nice little start here. So I thought I'd change it up, and we're going to do a little.
Nice.
That's cool, wasn't it?
Nice.
Little X-Files there to bring us into the inside the zone, because it's actually kind of science fiction that we're going back in time on the inside the studio sessions. So anyways, we're going to get started with our first song. And here are all the players. Nope, oops, that's the takes. I gotta edit this out of you. The only one I didn't upload was the takes. There was the players. All right, so there was an edit there. I got like Cam says, we're only 5 minutes into it, and I've got a shitload of editing to do. So anyway, it's February 7th, 1976, and we are at the Jungle Room in Graceland. And with us, we have Billy Sanford, which is not a name I'm real familiar with. I've seen it before, but I'm not well versed on him. Charlie Hodge, we know him. We got Wilkerson John. Norbert Putman, great bass player. Kick-ass drummer with Ronnie Tutt, of course, electric piano. Bobby Emmons, and who was, interestingly enough to know, was part of the American Sound studio sessions. He played keyboards with all that. So nice to see him with Elvis in 1976. And of course, David Briggs, as we all know, who passed away this past week. So, and got quite a great, interesting history if you guys want to look it up. So, a little bit of information there. Okay, now on the takes, we basically got just 4 takes. We just got 4 takes here to show. But the master actually came out on take number 5. No take 3 is available. Whatever happened to it, erased, lost, actually put someone's salad. I don't know. Stupid.
Yeah, it got caught in a peanut butter and banana sandwich.
Yeah. All right, okay. We got a new flavor here. All right, so anyways, that's enough silliness. So we're gonna kick it off right here as soon as I find the damn thing. And here we go. Take number 1, Blue Eyes Crying in the Rain. Oh, I love that.
In the twilight glow I see her. Blue eyes crying in the rain.
Wow.
Wait a minute. jumped on rain.
I love that. I absolutely love that feel.
Yeah, it's nice.
You know, you got the honky tonk, kind of a honky tonk piano in the background. You can really hear them. There's some really nice separation of the instruments right now. I know that they're going to mix it in, but you know, you can hear them wherever they're at. You know, the electric
Yeah.
guitar. It's really cool. It's nice listening to this like this. So here we go. Let's continue on.
In the twilight, oh, I see her, blue eyes crying in the rain. When we kissed goodbye and parted, I knew we'd never meet again. A dying ember. A memory remains, and through the ages I remember blue eyes crying in the rain.
Wow.
Someday we'll meet up yonder. We'll stroll hand in hand again in a land that knows no sorrow. Blue eyes crying in the rain. Blue eyes crying in the rain. Blue eyes crying in the rain. Blue eyes crying in the rain.
Was that oh, that's a bird from your background. I gotta tell you, I've never heard that like that before.
No.
Oh my God! You know, I tell you, at this point, they're gonna even with the master, it's gonna be hard for them to beat that for me.
Yeah.
I
That
mean,
came up. They're so warm and it's like you can. It's almost like a blanket.
you know, you can hear Charlie on the right. Just he's got that steady strum all the way through. You know, and it's almost like Briggs and Evans are having a battle of the pianos. You know, they're back
Yeah,
and forth, and it's great. I mean, you know which one's Briggs.
yeah.
Like I was saying, between Briggs and Emmons, man, it just
Yeah, they were really going for that last piece.
yeah. It's gonna be hard for them to top that one. Let's see what we got next. This one is 8/4. Still the same steady beat, man.
It's a mix.
In the twilight glow I see her, blue eyes crying in the rain. When we kissed goodbye and parted, I knew we'd never meet again. Love is like a dying ember. Only memories remain.
Oh, wow.
Through the ages, I remember.
My God, that piano.
Blue eyes cry in the rain. All right. Someday we will meet up yonder. We'll stroll hand in hand again. In a land knows no parting. Blue eyes crying in the rain. Baby, blue eyes crying in the rain. 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 Blue eyes crying in the rain.
Jeez, man. So this one's just before the final Dubs and all.
In the twilight glow I see her, blue eyes crying in the rain. When we kissed goodbye and parted, I knew we'd never meet again. Love is like a dying ember, only memories remain. Through the ages, I remember blue eyes crying in the rain. Someday when we meet up yonder, we'll grow hand in hand again. In a land that knows no poverty, blue eyes crying in the rain. Blue eyes crying in the rain.
Eyes crying in the
Blue eyes crying in the rain. Blue eyes crying in the rain. Blue eyes crying in the rain. Yeah, blue eyes crying in the rain. Blue eyes crying in the
Well, at least they were allowed to do a full take.
Yeah, and now we're going to hear the final. It's all faded down. There's like a minute and a half. We don't have that full jam at the end on the one that was released, and so I'm real curious because right now this is a song the way it's sounding right now that you would expect to hear in a nice good bar and with a good band in there.
Yeah.
You know, you don't hear anything else but the guitar. I mean, you could determine all the instruments in there, and none of them are like flashy or anything like that. You know.
No, and yet every time with every take, James's lead licks are different.
But James isn't plus one. Oh yeah, yeah. James. I don't think James was here.
It wasn't here.
Billy
No.
Sanford.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Yeah, which is kind of
Wow.
surprises me. So for some reason,
Compliments to you then.
yeah, I need to. All right, so here we go. We're back into this thing, and all right, guys. Now we're going to get into the master take. We're going to see what was overdubbed and how much they mix that down and gets to a faded. So, here we go.
In the twilight glow, I see her blue eyes crying in the rain. When we kissed goodbye and parted, I knew we'd never meet again. Love is like a dying ember. Only memories remain. Through the ages, I remember blue eyes crying in the rain. We meet up yonder. We'll stroll hand in hand again in a land that knows no parting. Blue eyes crying in the rain. Blue eyes crying in the rain.
Blue eyes crying in the
Blue eyes crying in the rain. Blue eyes crying in the rain.
What do you think?
Nice. Nice. Although they could have brought the piano up just a little bit.
Yeah, there's only two things that and it doesn't make any difference. I thought it was a great mix. It was,
Yeah.
it wasn't 𝐈𝐍𝐒, but it's whoever did it did a great job. There's the only two things I can only think of one right now. I wish they'd brought Elvis's voice up just a little bit more towards the end when it was the build
Started
up.
to fade out. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you could still hear him and all that, and it blended in well. But I would like to hear his voice just up front a little bit more. And
Yeah,
then,
because that that's after all why he went into the modulation, I would think anyway, to
Yeah.
give it a little bit more of a kick.
I really like what they did with Elvis's voice on the echo part. It wasn't an immediate echo; it was a lot more of a delay, and
Yes.
it was I mean, probably it was probably like just a middle of a second, but it was enough for it, like rain, rain.
Yeah, and just enough to what's the word I'm looking for? To sustain.
Yeah, it's a haunting song
Very.
to me.
I can actually just see him sitting at the piano in the racquetball building
That's
playing
I
this.
thought about that the whole time through. I'm just thinking that must have been to Billy for the
Yeah.
rest of his life, that memory, and hearing it
Yeah.
just with Elvis and the piano, and him hearing the last song Elvis ever sang. That's just got
Yeah.
to be. That's something that nobody could ever touch, take away from him, or anything.
No.
That's probably one of the biggest gifts that he could have is to be there when that occurred.
And
Unbelievable.
then and the nice thing is it was never recorded. So it's not like somebody's gonna stumble across it one day and
Right.
share it with the world. It's
It's
his there in his mind. As long as his mind can give it back to him, it's
yeah. There's
there.
only one person alive that has that memory.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, guys, I thought that was a pretty good set of you got a slow tempo, but it's such a beautiful song. I mean, I like Millie Nelson's version on the country end of it, but as we all know, Elvis just makes a song his own, and that one right there, and it gives me a little more appreciation of the structure of the song too, because listening to it raw first and hearing all the instruments that were there, so that when
Yeah.
you get to the final mix, you can still pick out all those instruments. They were blended
Yes.
very well.
Yeah.
Great session. So,
Very nice.
I'm sorry, I don't remember. I know I had 3 requests for this song, so thank you. Great request. I hope you were happy with it because that's a great song. So now let me move here a little bit, and we should be entering into Acapulco. Okay, so anyway, Acapulco. Fun in Acapulco. We're going to be doing a bossa nova baby. And so what we have on the players is it's January 22nd, 1963, and they are in Hollywood at the doing the sessions, and they're at Paramount. And, no, actually, they're recording at Radio Recorders Studio B. So we got Scotty Moore and DJ Fontana, the part of the Blue Moon guys. And we have Barney Kessel. I'm not familiar with him. Helmer Timbrell, I am. Tiny Timbrell. He was a very well-known studio musician. Another drummer, bass was Ray Siegel. And you had Hal Blaine's a great drummer, too. So you got some good people here. Got some trumpets. And, of course, you got that Spanish feel. So you're going to have trumpets. And,
I don't know any of these guys except Scotty and DJ, of course.
Yeah. Yeah, these guys were part of the early group of. They're like the wrecking crew of the early days, back
Oh,
at this time, and the Memphis Boys. The Jordanaires are backing up, and they got a few. They got some, the Amigos. So anyway,
no
what
pun
we have,
intended.
yeah, no, yeah, that's a good one. Okay, so we have several takes. Some of them are a little quick. It's still a fast session, but it's really interesting to listen. There's some chatter with Elvis, and we're just gonna start it. We'll stop it when we want to have a few words about it. But I love this song. I love the scene in the movie when he plays the organ.
It's
Pretty
just a
cool.
funky song.
Yeah. It was. It's a fun, funky, song, I guess. So let's listen to takes 1 and 2.
We're rolling. Ayo. Take 1.
Mm, yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, it's too slow.
the intro.
Ayo, take two.
Ayo, take two.
1, 2, 3.
I said, take it easy, baby. I worked all day and my feet feel just like lead. You got my shirt tails flying all over the place and the sweat falling out of my head. She said, hey, bossing over, baby, keep on working, for this ain't no time to quit. She said, go bossing over, baby, keep on dancing. I'm about to have myself a fit. Bossing over, bossing over. I said, hey, little mama, let's sit down to have a drink and dig the band. She said, drink, you fake old fiddle-de-dink, I can dance with a drink in my hand. She said, hey, bossing over, baby, keep on working, for this ain't no time to drink. She said, go, bossing over, baby, keep on dancing, cause I ain't got time to think. Bossing over, bossing over. I said, come on, baby, it's hot in here and it's oh so cool outside. If you lend me $1, I can buy some gas and we can go for a little ride. She said, hey, bossing over, baby, keep on working, for I ain't got time for that. She said, go, bossing over, baby, keep on dancing, or I'll find myself another cat. Bossing over, bossing over. Bossing over, bossing over. Bossing over, bossing over. Bossing over, bossing over. Bossing over.
A little bit of a jam.
Yeah.
Not much of a fade there.
No, not much of a guitar part either.
It's got a nice little beat and everything. I've never really paid attention to the words. It's kind of funny.
No,
Some of the words
it's
are
it's actually nice to be able to hear the words completely.
because I would remember certain phrases, but and of course bossa nova, but I never really paid attention to the words. They're pretty funny actually.
Yeah, they're quite cool.
All right, here I don't think there's a take three. Was it this one? No, that was the earlier song. Anyways, here we go. We're gonna continue on. Ooh,
Here we go.
there is a take three.
Rolling, this is Ayo, take 3.
Ayo, take three.
Take 3. Ayo, take 3. 1, 2.
Okay.
I said, take it easy, baby, I worked all day and my feet feel just like lead. You got my shirt tails flying all over the place and the sweat popping out of my head. She said, hey, bossing over, baby, keep on working, for this ain't no time to quit. She said, go, bossing over, baby, keep on dancing, I'm about to have myself a fit. Bossing over, bossing over. I said, hey, little mama, let's sit down to have a drink and dig the band. She said, drink, you fake old fiddle-de-dink, I can dance with a drink in my hand. She said, hey, bossing over, baby, keep on working, for this ain't no time to drink. She said, go, bossing over, baby, keep on dancing, cause I ain't got time to think. Bossing over, bossing over. I said, come on, baby, it's hot in here and it's oh so cool outside. If you lend me $1, I can buy some gas and we can go for a little ride. She said, hey, bossa nova, baby, keep on working, for I ain't got time for that. She said, go, bossa nova, baby, keep on dancing, or I'll find myself another cat. Bossa nova, bossa nova. Bossa nova, bossa nova. Bossa nova, bossa nova. Bossa nova, bossa nova. Bossa nova, bossa.
Rolling, this is AO, take 4.
Okay, we got takes 4 and 5 coming up. I tell you what, the more I listen to it, the more I love it. It's just that it just gets you. It's one of those songs like if you're just laying there and you put it on. There's no way a person's going to be able to at least tap or wiggle their foot to the rhythm or something like that, or tap their finger. You can't do it unless you're. The only way you'd have to be a corpse.
Yeah.
Literally.
This is one of those songs, I sit and I listen to it and I think to myself, okay, how do you actually end this one?
I know. They don't know.
Yeah, you can't. It doesn't. It just loops and loops and loops and loops.
Yeah, this one's got to have a fade. That's the only way you can end it out because,
Yeah.
it's waiting it now. It just was like, it's like it's over. It's done. It's not like a build up. It's just. I love it.
But it sounds like they're having fun though.
Yeah, I know. I listening to his story. That's another thing about headphones. That one guy that I was like screaming. I can almost picture him swinging through the air off a little trapeze going right across the top of you.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Good one, man. Let's continue. 4 and 5.
1, 2, 3.
Ooh, I like that beginning.
Whoa.
Hold it.
Still rolling. AO, take 5. 1, 2, 3.
I said, take it easy, baby, I worked all day and my feet feel just like lead. You got my shirt tail flying all over the place and sweat popping out of my head. She said, hey, bossa nova, baby, keep on working, for this ain't no time to quit. She said, go, bossa nova, baby, keep on dancing, I'm about to have myself a fit. Bossa nova, bossa nova. I said, hey, little mama, let's sit down and have a drink and dig the band. She said, drink, you think, oh, fiddle to dink, I can dance with a drink in my hand. She said, hey, bossa nova, baby, keep on working, for this ain't no time to drink. She said, go, bossa nova, baby, keep on dancing, cause I ain't got time to think. Bossa nova, bossa nova.
Here we go. Love it. Exactly what
I said, come on, baby, it's hot in here and it's oh so cool outside. If you lend me $1, I can buy some gas and we can go for a little ride. She said, hey, bossa nova, baby, keep on working, for I ain't got time for that. She said, go, bossa nova, baby, keep on dancing, now I find myself another cat. Bossa nova, bossa nova. Bossa nova, bossa nova.
Yeah.
Bossa nova, bossa nova. Bossa nova, bossa.
We're rolling. AO.
That's Elvis, man.
He always had to go way down to that low note.
He loved those bass notes, man. All right, here we go. Take 6.
6. 1, 2, 3.
I love that intro.
Yeah.
I said, take it easy, baby, I worked all day and my feet feel just like lead. You got my shirt tails flying all over the place and the sweat popping out of my head. She said, hey, bossa nova, baby, keep on working, for this ain't no time to quit. She said, go, bossa nova, baby, keep on dancing, I'm about to have myself a fit. Bossa nova, bossa nova. I said, hey, little mama, let's sit down and have a drink and dig the band. She said, drink, 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 oh, fiddle-de-dink, I can dance with a drink in my hand. She said, hey, bossa nova, baby, keep on working, for this ain't no time to drink. She said, go, bossa nova, baby, keep on dancing, cause I ain't got time to think. Bossa nova, bossa nova.
Here we go.
I said, come on, baby, it's hot in here and it's oh so cool outside. If you lend me $1, I can buy some gas and we can go for a little ride. She said, hey, bossa nova, baby, keep on working, for I ain't got time for that. She said, go, bossa nova, baby, keep on dancing, or I'll find myself another cat. Bossa nova, she said, bossa nova. Bossa nova, bossa nova. Bossa nova, bossa nova. Bossa nova, bossa nova. Puxa. Bossa nova, bossa nova.
I love it. I really do. I never really realized how good the song really is, rhythm-wise, and just the whole. I got you.
Yeah, and the thing that amazes me too is that, we're going into like the seventh take, and he's still able to deliver the song with the same reverence and excitement
Yeah.
as the first take. I mean, because anybody knows you get to the third or fourth take, even though you try to make it sound like the first one, you always lose a little bit of energy.
Yeah.
And
I, go ahead.
he's able to come back with that same energy every time.
I know it's got to be a whole different feel for them too, because they're so used to just rock and roll ballads and stuff like that, and all of a sudden they're doing, you know, Spanish music. It's like,
Yeah,
what a feel, and it's just got such a great feel, man.
yeah.
All right, here we are, 7 and 8.
This is AO, take 7. 1, 2, 3.
No drum intro on that.
I said, take it easy, baby, I worked all day and my feet feel just like lead. You got my shirt tails flying all over the place and the sweat popping out of my head. She said, hey, bossa nova, baby, keep on working, for this ain't no time to quit. She said, go, bossa nova, baby, keep on dancing, I'm about to have myself a fit. Hold it. What the hell did I say, man?
AO.
They cut that one, didn't they?
1, 2, 3.
I said, take it easy, baby, I worked all day and my feet feel just like lead. You got my shirt tails flying all over the place and the sweat popping out of my head. She said, hey, bossa nova, baby, keep on working, for this ain't no time to quit. She said, go, bossa nova, baby, keep on dancing, I'm about to have myself a fit. Bossa nova, bossa nova. I said, hey, little mama, let's sit down, have a drink and dig the band. She said, drink, 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 oh, fiddle-de-dink, I can dance with the drink in my hand. She said, hey, bossa nova, baby, keep on working, for this ain't no time to drink. She said, go, bossa nova, baby, keep on dancing, cause I ain't got time to think. Bossa nova, bossa nova. I said, come on, baby, it's hot in here and it's oh so cool outside. If you lend me $1, I can buy some gas and we can go for a little ride. She said, hey, bossa nova, baby, keep on working, for I ain't got time for that. She said, go, bossa nova, baby, keep on dancing, or I'll find myself another cat. Bossa nova, bossa nova. Bossa nova, bossa nova. Bossa nova, bossa nova. Bossa nova, bossa nova.
Wrong.
Yeah.
They could have just hit that last note in the bar.
Yeah, they didn't use the drum intro on those takes.
No.
Here we go, take 9.
Rolling. This is AO. Take 9, take 9.
Number 9. Number 9.
1, 2, 3.
I said, take it easy, baby, I worked all day and my feet feel just like lead. You got my shirt tails flying all over the place and the sweat popping out of my head. She said, hey, bossa nova, baby, keep on working, for this ain't no time to quit. She said, go, bossa nova, baby, keep on dancing, I'm about to have myself a little fit. Bossa nova, bossa nova. I said, hey, little mama, let's sit down, have a drink and dig the band. She said, drink, 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 oh, fiddle-de-dink, I can dance with the drink in my hand. She said, hey, bossa nova, baby, keep on working, for this ain't no time to drink. She said, go, bossa nova, baby, keep on dancing, cause I ain't got time to think. Bossa nova, bossa nova. I said, come on, baby, it's hot in here and it's oh so cool outside. If you lend me $1, I can buy some gas and we can go for a little ride. She said, hey, bossa nova, baby, keep on working, for I ain't got time for that. She said, go, bossa nova, baby, keep on dancing, or I'll find myself another cat. Bossa nova, bossa nova. Bossa nova, bossa nova. Bossa nova, bossa nova. Bossa nova, bossa nova. Whatever it is, whatever it is.
Okay, take 10 is just a little long false start for about 40 seconds. Then we're going to hear the final master. I can't help it. Every time those trumpets start off, I just think of that section. It's just like I can just picture the room, everybody just sitting there having a blast. The trumpet's blaring, and it's some guy just. just picture. I just picture him swinging across the room up a trapeze. That's just what comes into my mind. And I'm not making fun of all. I love it. I absolutely love it. The more I hear this song, but I just get this image of some guy swinging across the room in a trapeze. Yahoo!
In the middle of this recording session that nobody knows anything about.
I can see the drummer going, "Whoa, here he goes." All right, here we go. A little false take, and then a master. Let's hear how it all came out. You guys, I'm loving this song. I really am.
It's a really underrated song, actually.
It really is. It's just, I got to listen more to the whole album. It's been a long time since I listened to actually the whole album, so I need to get back to it and just hear it because, I know that Michael Riker loves some of the songs from it. And in fact, when we eventually hook up with him to do the Inside the Studio, one of the songs off of here is from there. So it's a fun song. All right, let's see how they screw this one up when they go into the master.
Whatever it is, it's gone.
1, 2, 3.
I'll find.
I said, take it easy, baby. I worked all day and my feet feel just like lead. You got my shirt tails flying all over the place and the sweat popping out of my head. She said, hey, bossa nova, baby, keep on working for this ain't no time to quit. She said, go, bossa nova, baby, keep on dancing. I'm about to have myself a fit. Bossa nova, bossa nova. I said, hey, little mama, let's sit down and have a drink and... Whoops, hold it. Hold it on this thing.
Sorry, guys. I hit that mistake.
Because I'm not sure about the...
Here we go. Ayo, take 11. Take 11.
This is the final master, how it came out for the album.
1, 2, 3.
I said, take it easy, baby, I worked all day and my feet feel just like lead. You got my shirt tails flying all over the place and the sweat popping out of my head. She said, hey, bossa nova, baby, keep on working for this ain't no time to quit. She said, go, bossa nova, baby, keep on dancing. I'm about to have myself a fit. Bossa nova, bossa nova. I said, hey, little mama, let's sit down and have a drink and dig the band. She said, drink, 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 oh, fiddle-de-dink, I can dance with a drink in my hand. She said, hey, bossa nova, baby, keep on working, for this ain't no time to drink. She said, go, bossa nova, baby, keep on dancing, cause I ain't got time to think. Bossa nova, bossa nova. Come on, baby, it's hot in here and it's oh so cool outside. If you lend me $1, I can buy some gas and we can go for a little ride. She said, hey, bossa nova, baby, keep on working, for I ain't got time for that. She said, go, bossa nova, baby, keep on dancing, or I'll find myself another cat. Bossa nova, bossa nova. Bossa nova. Bossa nova, bossa nova. Bossa nova, bossa nova.
Yeah, that's the only way they can end that song. So
Yeah, I like that mix. If it was me, I would just fade it out. I wouldn't
yeah,
even think
that's all you
about
could
it.
do. I'm sitting here thinking, okay, I'm going to have everybody watching this video cursing my name because every time they're going to hear the song now, they're going to picture
Monkey.
Picture some guy swinging across in a trapeze or something like that. Damn that Rick, man. He stuck that in my head now. All I think about is some guy flying across on a wild trapeze.
Cause I see it with some dude coming across with a pink tutu. Swing.
Sorry, guys. Yeah, you don't know what it's been taking to get this video done today. We've been on this for in 10 minutes. It'll be 4 hours when we started doing this. But we had a glitch in the middle where I lost internet for our area. So we had to figure it out. You're gonna you gotta watch the replay because you're gonna hear. You probably remember this, but you're gonna hear little blips of certain words, like when I say, jump or something, a jungle. When I say it's in the jungle room, instead of jungle, I go jungle, something like that. And it does that because we were having glitches with the internet, and we couldn't figure out why he kept disappearing. I kept disappearing. So we finally just waited until the internet got fixed. So we're back to this, and we're tired. I'm tired. It's been a long day. Anyway, but this one got me perked up. So
Yeah, it's a good song. It's always, but I think also that's the sad part about the movies too, is that there were some good songs in
yeah,
between them, but because the storylines became so repetitive and,
yeah,
you know, you don't listen to the songs for what they are.
yeah,
You listen to them because they're part of the movie
yeah,
and they get it over.
yeah. But you get your gems like this every now and then from them.
Oh yeah.
All right, so our next song is from, come on, Elvis Country. I washed my hands in muddy water. So we got a few. There's not really. The first take is actually the master, I believe. And actually, you know what? Let's just do this. We have washed my hands, and here are the players. And we have at Nashville's Studio B. We got Elvis. We got James. We got Chip.
Oh, look who's on the harmonica.
I know, Charlie McCoy. And you know this has got harmonica all through this song. You
Oh,
got Putnam on bass. You got that Nashville group there. Got Briggs on piano. That's cool. We're doing some with Briggs because of this passing. And Charlie on guitar and Jerry Kerrigan on drums. We've seen him before. So I want to go to takes now. And this was actually, take one is actually the master. Then we're going to hear a faded master version, an extended one, and then we're going to hear the final faded version. And then we're going to play from 1970 for the That's the Way It Is rehearsals. It was in July in the Hollywood studio. His 8-minute version of I Washed My Hands. It's a great jam session. So we're going to end on that and then go from there. But anyways, let's just kick it in. Let's listen to, you guys think before I kick it?
no, it's cool. Go for it.
All right, here we go.
I was born in Macon, Georgia. They kept my daddy in the Macon jail. He told me,
Oh, hear that
if
piano.
you keep
I
your
know.
hands clean,
That boogie.
you won't hear them bloodhounds on your trail. Well, I fell in with bad companions, robbed a man up in Tennessee.
Hello, Charlie
They
McCoy.
caught me way up in Nashville, yeah. They locked me up and threw away the key. What'd you do, son? I washed my hands in muddy water. Washed my hand, but it didn't come clean. Tried to do like my daddy told me, yeah. But I must have washed my hands in a muddy stream. Well, I asked the judge, now when's my time? He said, son, we won't forget. Now if you try, just just to keep your hands clean, yeah. We might just make a good man of you, yeah. But I couldn't wait, well, to get my time. I broke out of national jail. I just crossed state line of Georgia, yeah. Well, I can't hear them bloodhounds on the trail. What you do? I wash my hands in muddy water. I wash my hands, oh, but they didn't come clean. I tried to do like my daddy told me, yeah. But I must have washed my hands in the muddy stream. Yeah, I wash my hands in muddy water. I wash my hands, oh, but they didn't come clean. I tried to do like my daddy told me, oh yeah. But I must have washed my hands in the muddy, yeah, wash my hands in the muddy water. I wash my hands, oh, but they didn't come clean. I tried to do like my daddy told me, oh yeah. But I must have washed my hands in the muddy street. Yeah, I wash my hands in the muddy water. Wash my hands, oh, but they didn't come clean. I tried to do like my daddy told me, oh yeah. But I must have washed my hands in the muddy street. Wash my hands, oh, but they didn't come clean. Well, I tried to do like my daddy told me, oh yeah. But I must have washed my hands in the muddy stream. Yeah, wash my hands in muddy water. Wash my hands, oh, but they didn't come clean. Well, I tried to do like my daddy told me.
Yeah, here we go.
But I must have washed my hands on the muddy street. Yeah, I wash my hands in the muddy water. Wash my hands, I tried to do like my daddy told me, good Lord. But I must have washed my hands in the muddy street. Oh! I wash my hands in the muddy water. Wash my hands, oh, well, I tried to do like my daddy told me, yeah, Lord. But I must have washed my hands in the muddy street. Yeah, I washed my hands in the muddy water. I washed my hands, oh, but they didn't come clean. Well, I tried to do like my daddy told me, yeah, Lord. But I must have washed my hands in a muddy stream. Yeah, oh shit. Yeah, to keep my hands clean.
Damn.
What
How
a
do you
cooking song.
How do you top that, man? As far as anywhere takes. Well, you know, on the record, it's a minute something shorter than these two jam sessions. But oh my God, that's the first take. That was the first run through.
The energy in that song, you can, and I love the way he plays. With, then again, it just goes to show how important a good band is, because
Oh yeah.
you need to. It's a classic case of give and take. This is a
Oh yeah.
classic example of give and take, because when he's taking it easy, the band is cooking, and then when he's ready to lift up, they take it and they actually bring each other. It's like
Yeah.
this the whole time. And
Unbelievable.
when he pushes to the top of his register, it's like, and that's It's not easy.
No.
I mean, like you said, how do you top that? And now you're a producer and you stop the tape and you say, okay, do it again.
Yeah. Let's see. We got the takes here. So next one's going to be the overdubbed one. I didn't have that bass, the overdubs of the strength, but we're going to hear it on this one anyway. So there's no reason to play that double. And as a matter of fact, the next two takes are almost identical. One's longer than the other. So I think once let's just go. Let's just do it, man. We just need to do it. Let's finish her off. This is a great song. Jeez. Okay.
I was born in Macon, Georgia. They kept my daddy, in the Macon jail. He told me, if you keep your hands clean, yeah, you won't hear them bloodhounds on your trail. Well, I fell in with bad companions, robbed a man, up in Tennessee. They caught me way up in Nashville, yeah. They locked me up and threw away the key. What'd you do, son? I washed my hands.
Now hear the horn sound.
They fit perfect.
Wash my hand, but it didn't come clean. Tried to do like my daddy told me, yeah, but I must have washed my hands in a muddy stream. Well, I asked the judge, now when's my time? He said, son, you know we won't forget. If you try just to keep your hands clean, yeah, we might just make a good man of your head. But I couldn't wait to get my time. I broke out of Nashville jail. I just crossed state line of Georgia, yeah. Well, I can't hear them bloodhounds on the trail. What'd you do? I wash my hands in muddy water. I wash my hands, but they didn't come clean. Tried to do like my daddy told me, yeah. But I must have washed my hands in a muddy stream. Yeah, I washed my hands in muddy water. I washed my hands, but they didn't come clean. I tried to do like my daddy told me, oh yeah. But I must have washed my hands in the muddy water. Yeah, I washed my hands in muddy water. I wash my hands, but they didn't come clean. I tried to do like my daddy told me, oh yeah. But I must have washed my hands in the muddy street. Yeah, I wash my hands in muddy water. Wash my hands, but they didn't come clean. I tried to do like my daddy told me, oh yeah. But I must have washed my hands in the muddy street. Daddy told me, oh yeah, but I must have washed my hands in the muddy stream. Yeah, wash my hands in muddy water. Wash my hands, but it didn't come clean. Well, I tried to do like my dad told me, oh yeah, but I must have washed my hands in the muddy stream. Yeah, I wash my hands in muddy. wash my hands. I tried to do like my daddy told me, good Lord, but I must wash my hands in the muddy stream. Wash my hands in muddy water. Wash my hands. Oh, what did I really try to do like my daddy told me, good Lord, but I must wash my hands in the muddy stream.
Now that's the master before they faded it out. So you guys have heard the master, and I don't know if there's any really reason to replay it again, just shortened, because it's exactly the same mix. Because we want you to hear the live version too, the studio where he was in the studio. It's not live in front of an audience, but it's it's just jam session.
Do you hear that though? The drummer, the piano player, and the tambourine player, they were beating the shit out
Oh
of the
yeah,
instrument.
yeah,
That's all.
yeah. I heard that, man. That was like, I'm gonna take that out of there. It was that was
I'm surprised those.
everybody had a chance to shine too.
Yeah,
You know,
and
even,
those horns, they were just in the right place
yeah,
every time.
yeah.
Every time there was nothing. There was nothing out of place at all in that song.
Who was the mixer? 𝐈𝐍𝐒,
Uh huh. Uh huh.
the best. The
Oh
best
yeah.
I've seen of all, of all the latter years with Elvis. Can't
Yeah.
compare in the earlier years, but damn, what a
No,
what a
I'm
mix.
I'm surprised that those crash cymbals even stayed standing because he was beating the shit out of those crash cymbals. You
You know
could hear
Elvis
it.
had to be moving too.
Oh yeah. No, you can hear it in his voice too. I mean, it's like he just wants to keep going and going and going and going.
Yeah, ever ready, ever ready, buddy.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys, here's a little treat. I threw this up. I uploaded this. Cam and I were talking about. We thought, yeah, let's go ahead and add it so you guys can hear. It's a long jam session. Really well worth listening to, just like we did when we added the "Stranger in My Own Hometown" version. That was like a 6-minute version, but it was very entertaining. So here we are. He's in Hollywood, and here it is. Take a listen.
Of my daddy, in the making jail. He said, me, if you keep your hands clean, you won't hear them bloodhounds on your trail. I fell in bad companions, robbed a man.
Get about that every time.
Up in Tennessee, told me way up in Nashville. Well, they locked me up and they threw away the key. Wait a minute, I washed my hands in muddy water. Washed my hands, but they didn't come to. Tried to do like my daddy told me, but I must have washed my hands in the muddy stream. I asked the judge, said, when's my time? He said, son, you know we won't forget. If you try just to keep your hands clean, well, we might just make a good man of you yet. I couldn't wait to get my time.
Comes in on his guitar.
Broke out of Nashville jail. I just crossed state line of Georgia. Well, I can hear them bloodhounds on the trail. I wash my hands in muddy water. Wash my hands, but but they didn't come. Tried to do like my daddy told me. Wash my hands, muddy water. Wash my hands, oh, but they didn't come clean. Tried to do like my daddy told me. But most time, wash my hands, wash my hands.
And now it's just jamming with them. Slow, steady rhythm. And that's actually a conversation between JB and Jerry Shell.
Wash my hands, muddy water. Wash my hands.
I tell you what, everybody's starting to pick up now with it, in just the little breaks for each instrument, really. And yeah, I could just picture laid back, lazy, and just jamming. It's it's not the power one that was on the record. It's just a jam. Sit around and
I was gonna say now it's hard to believe that it's the same song,
yeah,
but in one instance it's a real kick-ass rocking song,
Yeah.
and then another time it's just a slow, easy,
yeah,
bluesy type. Yeah.
man. Yeah, all I need is some good buzz, some good waves.
Yeah.
What is that one? It's
All I need are some tasty waves, cool buzz, and I'm fine.
that's how a song feels,
And you know who the engineer was on those sessions?
Felton,
Yes, but who else was there?
Al-Pachuki.
Yes.
Yeah. Very cool. Let's listen to more. We got a few more minutes.
Oh, but they didn't come. Tried to do like my daddy told me. Oh, yeah.
Listen to the conversation
Must
between
have
James
washed my hands.
and Jerry Shell.
My daddy,
Wow, that's weird.
oh, in the making jail.
That's why it's so long. They spliced two together.
If you keep your hands straight, you won't hear them bloodhounds on your trail. I fell in.
This is all they did was just double it over.
Yeah.
That's the same thing.
Oh,
Well, we get the drift, man. Nice jam session, man.
I tell you. Now I can understand why he used to shit his lid every time he got feedback, because,
Oh,
geez, it
just what we're
blows.
hearing through the headphones hurts.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's piercing, man.
Yeah.
I've had it many times, and it's just like I've done it to myself when I've had the headphones off, and then I put the headphones too close to the microphone. I get a feedback. Of course, it's not straight into my ears, but it still does pierce.
And I mean, we're sitting at relatively low volume now. You can imagine that feedback in the studio setup where everything is just so much louder.
Yeah. Hey, well, guys. Hey, listen. We had 3 good songs today. I think they were fun. I mean, I had fun with Bossa Nova. It was nice to, it was almost like a sentimental, emotional feel through Blue High's "Crying in the Rain" because of the relevance to Elvis's passing. Yeah, that was, of course, Bossa Nova was just a blast. I couldn't help but laugh, and I just don't want anybody offended to think I'm laughing at the song, because I'm not. I'm laughing. I'm laughing at what I'm imaging, closing my eyes and picturing them in the studio, just having a blast. You could tell they were all having fun.
That's how you should listen to music, though.
Yeah. And then, of course, I washed my hands. What? All in one take. Great jam. turned out good on the
Yeah.
album.
Yeah, I don't like the thing that they faded each and every track on that album in and out of each other.
Yeah.
What is it, that piece of I was born 10,000 years
Oh
ago?
yeah, I hated that.
That was just irritating. They should have used a straight fade in, straight fade out.
Yeah, I don't know whose brilliant idea that was, but I'm
Yeah,
glad
I
that they
wonder
were able to eventually get the songs without that fade, and
I
then
wonder
get the songs
what
on one
the
piece too. You know,
yeah, I wonder what the reason was for that.
just something different, I guess. I don't know. So they were sitting around going, "Hey, dude, what are we gonna do to the next record?"
Yeah, we can't have 3 seconds dead silence on the record, man. We have to fade something. It's probably one of Felton's brainchilds again.
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of cool when I first heard it, but after a while, it just got kind of
Yeah,
irritating.
because
You know,
you
I just want to hear the whole song. Put it on the album, but don't splice it up and put it in between songs. But
yeah, it's like, and like you say, that it makes listening to that album chronologically very difficult.
yeah,
That's one of the reasons why I don't play the album in its entirety
yeah.
very often, because you get that same piece of 10,000 years ago between each song. It's like, come on.
All right, guys. Well, appreciate everybody joining us. We got some more coming up. We're gonna also start attacking the American Sound Studios, so we're gonna have a separate inside the studio for them. Get through all the songs. Some of them have got a lot of takes. And the ghetto's got
There's a
quite a
few
few
there.
takes.
And I think that's going to be a very interesting listening experience.
Yeah. But I'm looking forward to it. My favorite session of all. And it'll be fun. But anyways, hey, listen, I hope you all had fun. Hope you had a good time. Um, one of these days I'm going to be able to say I have no editing. Yeah, we got a lot today. And then right in the middle of it now, I'm glad we finished. We got warnings of thunderstorms coming.
Oh my goodness.
I know. So anyway, thanks everybody. Hope you all had a
What's,
good time.
well, we sure did.
Yeah, we did. Great songs. And this was episode number 15.
Tune in next week for Old MacDonald.
Yeah.
Not.
Nah, I don't think we'll be doing that one anytime in my lifetime,
No.
at least. All right, guys.
No.
Have a good one. Thank you very much.